What's going on, guys? Trey Lowell here, and some exciting news today from the guys over at Panasonic and Lumix. A new 2.4 update for all you GH5 users coming up next. So for all those Panasonic fans out there, a nice little treat for you guys out there. The new 2.4 firmware update for the Panasonic GH5. Panasonic's claiming that they're going to be giving you a little bit more of a better experience when it comes to continuous autofocus and auto tracking. And I got to be honest with you, I love my Panasonic GH5, but when it comes to autofocus, it has been lacking. Now that being said, I am actually currently filming with my 25mm f1.7 Lumix lens with the auto face tracking on. What I've found is that the continuous autofocus a lot of times is just searching, so when I'm filming myself, I like to use the tracking and I seem to get better results. Now that being said, I do not know what this is going to turn out like, so I'm very interested to see how the new firmware update. On their website, they basically say improvement to the autofocus performance. They have a photo of their conventional autofocus and then the approved. To be honest with you, side by side, it actually doesn't look that much different, which is funny. Improvement of video recording operations, fixed time code bug, and improvement of 6K photo, 4K photo. I'll be honest with you, I really just updated this for the autofocus capabilities. Now, I have a couple pieces of glass in front of me. I've got the 35 to 100 Lumix lens that I look forward to down the road testing the autofocus, continuous and tracking, but we'll see how that goes. And then I also have some Canon glass, and the reason I have the Canon glass is I also do use my Metabones adapter with my Canon glass. Now I do find that the tracking seems to work okay. It's mediocre. The Lumix lens tend to perform a little bit better, which kind of makes sense. But the actual continuous autofocus, at least on these particular lenses right here, the 24-105 f4 and the 50mm f1.8, it's absolute crap on the continuous autofocus, and it makes a ton of noise. So I pretty much stay away from these when it comes to any kind of autofocus. More so, I just love slapping these lenses on to film B-roll, or when I'm doing some of my for-profit work, I tend to want to use the Canon glass. It just looks beautiful, and then the Rokinon just looks out of this world whenever you drop that f-stop down on the Panasonic GH5. So before we jump into post-production, I want to do a quick comparison between the tracking and the continuous autofocus with the 25mm f1.7 Lumix glass. So let's jump right into that. Okay, all right, let's see how the heck this looks. Get us back set up. Okay, so at this point we are completely filming with the continuous autofocus. As far as sensitivity settings go, and speed, I have the speed at +2, sensitivity at 0 or -1. And honestly, this is the other test. I want to see how it functions on its own with the continuous autofocus. So we'll grab something like the Canon glass and see, will it pull the focus? I'm going to be honest with you, from this distance I can't really tell. And hopefully back to me, and we'll go ahead and see. There's that Rokinon glass, 50mm T1.5, very nice. And this is actually the piece of glass that we're currently filming with, the 25 f1.7. And I'm gonna be honest with you, for $150 this thing has been great. And it's a great addition for any of you guys that are looking to get some blown out backgrounds and things like that with the Lumix glass. So that is a quick test of the continuous autofocus. Interested to see if it's constantly kind of searching or looking for, like, kind of pulling focus. I find that is typically what ends up happening a lot of times with the GH5. So it'll be very interesting to take the footage from both of these, the tracking and then the continuous autofocus, see kind of which is better, which one's pulling focus more. I'm looking for which one staying locked in, staying completely focused on me or whatever I'm telling the camera to pull focus to. So overall, super pumped for this new update. I don't know if I gave you guys any information you're not aware of, but I'm experimenting with it, downloaded it today, and I'm completely filming with the tracking on here. Going to throw it into post-production and give a little quick feedback on what my thoughts are of how it performed. And as always, guys, it's Trey Lowell with Lowell Productions, and if you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like the content I keep creating on this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.